All right, everybody's here. Oh, good morning.
Morning.
Morning in the back.
Good morning, Dave.
Equipment status.
Tim or I will take care of that Meriden ticket on there. I heard there's a problem with the copier. We'll take a look at that also. We installed the new upgrade radar yesterday, and that's pretty much it, unless you guys have anything else.
Overall, very quiet day. Nothing on radar at all, and temperature-wise, we are generally in the upper 70s and lower 80s with a few mid-80s in the warmer spots in the interior. Lows were anywhere from the 50s to mid-60s. Very seasonable for late June and no precip. I really can't really complain too much about those conditions. And then looking at where we are so far for the month at Central Park, we are about 0.8 above normal on temperature, and we are above normal on precip. Even though it does seem like we've been dry the last several days, we are still actually above normal there. We've had a few heavy rainfall events earlier in the month. So that's where we stack up right now, and with 7 days to go, we still have yet to hit 90 for this year. We're running out of time for the month of June. We don't have anything forecast right now, and we're heading towards the latest first date that we could find is July 14th in 1985. So we'll see how things stack up here as we go on. Looking at the Wawa summary nationally, overall not too much going on. There really is not too many extremes going on in the country right now with in regards to heat. It's hot in the desert southwest, but nothing overly extreme at this point. A lot of HWOs out for possible convection, flash flood watch up in the Ohio Valley, and just some river flood warnings where there's been some heavier rain over the last several days, generally from convection locally. Other than up in the Hudson Valley and Rockland and Orange County, we're mentioning possibility of heavy rainfall, training storms tomorrow evening. We're quiet here. The HWOs are running us for the potential for convection and heavy rainfall. Radar summary: there are a few light showers approaching us. They are starting to dissipate. Much of the forcing is staying to our north and west right now, as we'll see as we go on. Anticyclonic flow around us right now is still dominating, which we'll see now as we move on to our forecast and observations. Looking at water vapor over the last several hours with 500 millibar height analysis, and you can clearly see where the upper ridge is, and it's holding firm. Actually, heights are actually sort of overall increasing over the last several hours, so that's going to tend to, any of those showers are going to dissipate, and the actual trough axis is still across the central U.S. So until that gets further east, we're likely to stay dry here and fairly pleasant, as the ridge axis and the surface high being offshore, as we'll see here. Generally southeast southerly flow, a little bit more maritime air, but we are going to start to increase that humidity here through the day, and then especially into tonight and tomorrow, as that warm front that HPC has analyzed just to our west does slowly approach us from that direction. Zoomed in, visible satellite with a few observations, and you can see where the surface high is located right now, just off the coast of Cape Cod. Generally a southerly flow, some mid and high clouds moving across with some of those showers. Overall, that should be dissipating as we move through the day. You could start to see the higher dew points making their way up, but we really won't see anything too oppressive until late tonight into tomorrow, as looks like some of our dew points may be approaching. And then the black lines are the heights, and the white lines are just the surface pressure, just to see how things trend here over the next several days. And that ridge will slowly break down as a shortwave moves into the eastern U.S. You can see where that weak low in front will be moving through Wednesday night into Thursday. That trough de-amplifies and kind of weakens as it moves east, and then we're left with surface high pressure with sort of a weak zone. Chance at storms increasing tomorrow, nothing more than 40%. Again, looks like much of the forcing in the activity is going to be to our north and west, and then our temperatures going back down, at least in the daytime, towards normal. Time influence. Not much different on the point and click. Current temperature 72. We are seeing some cloud move into the city just briefly. Facebook updated this morning for the lightning safety awareness. Yesterday, and Joey put together on behind the scenes of the radar. I highly recommend it. It's good stuff. And with that, we'll look at the tropics. Nothing going on in the tropics right now. And we'll move it over.
It should be a good day. VFR, just southerly flow, sea breeze, a good day.
I'm good, other than to say we're going to start ramping up planning for the open house and lots of activities, even with NOAA Crest students coming in Friday, July the 25th. So we've got a big weekend at the end of July, and we're about a month out. So planning will be ramping up from here on out.
Okay, great. Thanks, David.